Hey there, as you can see, I've started doing the shower here. We're going with the kerdi-board backer for the shower. This is my first time working with kerdi-board. I usually use a cement board and waterproofing and that sort of thing, but I decided I was going to try the kerdi-board. We saved a lot of money on appliances. We'll get to that in another video, but for this bath surround, I'm going to do a kerdi-board install. Totally recommend buying all the kerdi-board products. That's kind of where they suck you in, I guess. They want you to buy their screws, their washers, their everything. They work good. There's no question about that. They're just expensive is the only issue. So if you can get away with a shower surround that's one piece fiberglass, totally recommend doing that. If you can get one off Facebook or something like that, recommend doing that. We didn't want a one-piece shower in here. We wanted to do a tile shower, something like that. We didn't want a tub surround. So basically your kerdi-board comes in 4x8 sheets, and for a 32x60 you'll need 3 sheets. You do it on the side, or I did it on the side, and then I took my 48 or my 60, then I cut my 96, so cut it in half, or I cut my 60, got my other sheet here. Same thing for the back. My second board is going to be the top piece, the second piece, and then my back piece is going to be the last board, and I'm going to have lots left over. And basically like drywall, you cut it, and then you break it. Maybe just give you an example of something. So basically here's a scrap piece. It's got lines on it. You can use them. Just like a piece of drywall, give it a cut like that. Snaps over, and grab the back side, and then just cut it similar to drywall. And it gives it like that. You can also go right through if you want. It'll certainly cut through, but that's kerdi. That's how it works. And I'm using it on our project. So what I've done to save screws is I haven't screwed the top of the board yet, because when I put this piece up, push it in. So very simple. Then I'm going to take my screws and my flange washers, and I'm going to put them right in the crack to hold both boards at the same time. So you can also use the lines to line up your screws, which I did. Kerdi suggests every 12 inches. That's what I've done. Got every 12 inches on the screws. And then not a whole bunch of pressure, but just enough to indent it ever so slightly. And then that's going to hold both pieces together. Then you buy the kerdi banding, and you do the waterproofing. I'll do a video on that. I'm going to just a little bit too much power on that one. So if you're using a drill, try and set it so that it's not gonna sink in too much. And then do your 12 inches. Then I just follow the lines up, so that's handy. And there. And you know what? Maybe I don't have to do it 12 inches. Maybe it's good 15, 18, 20. I don't know. Like I said, I've never worked with this product before, so I'm just going by the manufacturer's recommendations, and that seems to be always a good way to go in my opinion. The nice thing about putting your screws like that back to back is when you put the banding on, it waterproofs everything all at one time. This one I'm going to miss because I didn't put a backer board on there, so I'll maybe just, yeah, that's good enough. I'll put a couple up the top here. Make sure I got that top tight. And then we'll do a video on this niche that's got to go in. There's part of this video, I guess. Okay, so that's in. That's in. That's nice and tight. Good. So yeah, that's it. One wall, 2 walls, and then the back wall here. I'm gonna build an opening for a niche. Right now, it's not built. So just working on the niche here. Pretty much that's how it's gonna look. I just built a small frame for it to fit into. Pretty crude woodworking as far as I'm concerned. It works. Like I said, I'm no builder. So when you're putting that kerdi-board on, you have a lip on your shower. The board goes on top of that lip. It doesn't go down to the tub. That's your tile flange. So your kerdi-board goes to there, and your tile goes down to the tub after that. So just make sure it's above on that flange when you're placing it in. Screwdriver bit. Well, that was kind of funny. I was just getting ready to cut a piece, and I said earlier, I said, I'm pretty sure I cut a piece, and went over there and I looked at one, and I thought, oh, that's about the right size, and thought, sure as sugar, just about said a bad word again. It was the piece that I did cut, so that's good. Okay, so now, if we have a black marker, it'd be easier. You guys are back waterproofing. We're putting the kerdi banding on now. So I'll just show you what I'm doing. Non-modified thin set in all the cracks. I've already done at the bottom of the shower pan. Just because it's at the bottom, it's harder to do. I've done the corner. And we're going to do this strip here. I'll just go through it, show you what I'm doing. So you put the thin set on first, and then follow it with the kerdi band. Be liberal, don't be scared of it. It's gotta really get into the fibers. Might mixed it a little thin. But the fibers on the kerdi-board, really push it in. And then you want to do enough that you'll get the band in without any problem. So you want to go quite a bit wider than the band. And this is going to waterproof your seams and joints. It's a nice liberal coat on it. Like I said, don't be scared. You're going to push it all out afterwards. And I've gone just a little bigger than my shower. I guess I made a mess here. We'll get that. A good tip is to have a wet sponge or wet rag or something with you. If you get some thin set on somewhere you don't want, just wipe it off. Like I said, I went just a shade bigger so I have an overlap right across your joint. Give it a good push in. Then try and get it as flat as you can. So yeah, there's your kerdi band, and you do everything the same way. So when I go to do this corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the banding, I'm going to fold it in half first to put a crease in it. That just makes life so much easier. When you already have the crease put in it. I'm just going to take my knife and put a crease in the band here. Hey there, here we are, completely waterproofed. Yeah, so shower's done, niche is in. Thought I'd give you this. And then, yeah, hopefully starting to tile this weekend or something. So I have a tiled shower, operational shower. Thought I'd just let you know what was going on.